We are live. What's going on, guys? What's going on this morning, man? What's going on, guys? What's going on Monday? Happy Monday, November 9th, 2023. Oh, man, 26, 24, 25. We in the year 25, guys. Thanks, for joining us, man. What's going on, people? What's going on, man? And welcome to another Yard Chat show this morning, man. Just bigging up everyone that's supporting the platform. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for that people that's logging in and supporting our platform. And today is Monday. Happy Monday. And we heard what happened Sunday night, man. On Kris Boyd, Jets cornerback, found himself in some life-threatening situation, man, because they said he's in serious condition but stable. So I'm assuming that he's getting rest and to recover. But you know what I mean. And also, I'm dropping a video. Also, I'm doing live, but I'm doing a regular video. I share a little more information about that because I know that people will watch the live, but some people will watch the regular video. So I'm doing both for live and regular video, guys. So welcome to the show. Welcome to Yard Chat this morning. Welcome on and on. When you're coming in, God, make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform. And wait for some people to come in the live, man. We're a minute and 29 seconds in the live this morning. We have 2 likes already. Thank you for the 2 likes. And welcome, guys. Welcome this morning. Welcome to Yard Chat Morning Show. And listen, the situation with Kris Boyd is not a good one because, guys, we have to see, it's not a good look, man. It's not, I don't understand why these entertainers, these sport figures don't, I don't know, man. They always find themselves to predict. And listen, man, this is not the first time something like this happened, man. Do you remember Plexus Burgess? I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Shot himself in the foot, going into a club in Manhattan with his sweatpants, with a gun in his waist, and fell and shot people. And ever since that happened, his career was never the same, guys. So, these guys, man, I don't understand, man. But I have some inside information, man. According to, there was a fight, but fighting over what? Argue, escalate over what? And according to what I'm hearing, it might be something that's not even, he could have lost his life over some materialistic things, guys. This is just ridiculous, man. But good morning, guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live this morning. Welcome, one and all to the live. Yes, guys. Welcome, man. Tanner, what's going on, man? What's going on? Listen, man. We're just holding a vibe this morning, Monday morning, Yard Chat show. We're early up this morning, 11:23. We're streaming live from New York. It's cold in New York, man. It's a cold morning in New York. When I dropped my boys off to school, it was cold, man. My son, it was cold. But, we're in November, man. And, we have the holidays coming up. Guys. Today's a Monday, man. Today's Monday. And, man, today make it a week, man. Today make it a week that, we lay my mother to rest, you know what I mean? And it's difficult, man. It's man, listen, man. Especially coming around Thanksgiving, man. We it's so crazy, guys, that the thing that puzzles me, man, you're not gonna hear, it's things that but you know what I mean? But my mother is in a better place. God bless her, man. She lived a wonderful life, a long life. Today's a week since we lay her mother, we lay her to rest last week, Monday the 10th. So it's 7 days after. So technically today's a week. So big up to my family, man. Big up to everyone that's in the chat. Just keep us in your prayers, man. Keep us in your prayers, man. And thank you for, the donation, the gifts, or whatever you contribute. I appreciate everyone that's doing that. It's all about love, man. But listen, man, anything that we get on this platform is to elevate the platform to a different level. Like I said, we want to get a panel going on this platform here. People share their input, their invoice on certain things. That's how it's going, man. But, we're just taking it easy, man. So this morning, man, listen, welcome to Yard Chat, man. This morning, we're going to hold a vibe. We see what's on Yard Chat mind this morning. This guy here. Let me get myself out of the picture. You don't want to see me in the picture, guys. Kris Boyd, cornerback, New York Jets. It's not a good look this morning. Find himself in critical condition, but stable. a gunshot wound to his abdomen. People, it's life threatening. But listen, man, you Manhattan, 38-7 or whatever. I'm sure that's. But my question is, I have some questions, guys, because when you come to this platform, you're not going to just pass through this platform without my thoughts and behind it, why people do certain things, and action, and the vibes they put out, it bring back certain type of action behind it, or they willing to accept the consequence. But yeah, there's no yard. You are responsible daily. That's what yard stand for, man. You are responsible daily. Challenges at times. That's what yard chat stand for. Not just yard chat, but you're here talking this and that in the yard. No, it's more than that. You are responsible daily. So we gonna be held, Kris Boyd, accountable for his action, because he still, even though he got shot, I believe things lead up to that certain altercation, and it escalated to where. But hear this now. Here's a slap. Here's a slap. This is a slap this morning. Yeah, I'm just doing it. Here's a slap this morning. The slap is this. You are an NFL player, and you mean to tell me you go into a place where people are carrying weapons. Number one, red flag. To avoid, people. I get straight to the meat. I don't come here trying to get views and likes. That come with the territory, but it also come with my positive input and other part of input where I believe this man should be held accountable, because if you got to go a place where people are carrying a weapon, and here this, I think we have the guy picture. I'm not sure if I could show this guy picture here, if it's going to show. No, it's not going to show. I should have had a better picture than that. This is the guy picture here in the middle that they're saying he's a person that responds, to firing, the firearm to us, So I don't know, man. Is this attempted murder? I don't know what it is. It should be attempted murder, man. Listen, but Kris Boyd, I believe. Look, before all of this transpire and take place, right? What happened? He got shot. We can't deny that happened. But what we could speak about what happened prior before that. So if a restaurant, so they said the altercation started inside a restaurant. So other papers telling you certain things, and I said, you know what? Because I did a show on it, so I had to dig. And the paperwork saying that this altercation started in a restaurant and went outdoors, and the physical altercation, Bird, Boyd's fighting, Kris Boyd fighting whoever it is, the suspect, and it turned into a weapon, and pulled out and shot this man in his abdomen. So that means this guy's still on the, I didn't see anything in the paper that they called him or whatever the situation is, but he's still out there. But it's a red flag, man. Red flag. And to what I'm hearing now, and this is where the big red flag come in, because hear this now. This man could have lost his life over something stupid, materialistic things, where he'd feel like the object is more important than his life. And for what I'm hearing, he was fighting over a vape. Allegedly, I don't know. I don't know, but this was I did some research, and I'm digging, and I'm seeing in the paper what I read is saying that altercation start over a vape. So he could have lost his life over a vape. The NFL right now, the NFL not speaking. They said their comment and they let it be. They didn't say nothing else after that. So I'm assuming they're gonna watch this out and play this out, because obviously, if somebody decide to pull out a weapon on you and you and this man in some type of altercation, what happened prior before that? Before the shooting taking place, there have to be a video in there, video in the restaurant. Video is everywhere now, guys. Video everywhere. Video is everywhere. So it's not like, they could hide it or trying to, destroy the video. So they're going to take a look at the video. They're going to have talk to people, witnesses, what happened, who started, how. So you at a, see, my red flag is this. You are at a place where red flags all over the place. Red flags. You don't go to a place where you have to feel a person have to feel that they have to carry a firearm to protect themselves. So if you go into a place where you have to carry a firearm to protect yourself, as a professional football player, you should even put your foot in that place. That's the last place you should want to be, is where someone is coming to you. You go into a club or a restaurant and people there have firearms. What kind of restaurant is that? So did this person see? The paper's not giving you a lot of information, man. The paper is not telling you, but you're gonna have some paper there that you really gonna have to dig. You're gonna have to do some research, dig, because one paper said that because one paper I started to do some information. It wasn't accurate. It was a lot. I'm like, nah, they're not. So they were saying, oh, um, the argument escalated, and that was it. He got shot. Blah blah blah. They didn't know who it was. Then Mayor Adams came out and confirmed it. Yes, it's Kris Boyd, and they rushed him to the hospital. Blah blah blah. But away from that, then some people is digging and even getting more deeper. Say that the altercation started in a restaurant. So the last paper that I did research, because I had to do some quick research to make sure that the information I'm okay. So what I came across is this: that like I said before, the altercation started in a restaurant and escalated and went outdoors. That is where the shooting took place, right? So now I'm sure they have witnesses. I'm sure they have a lot of people that the police going to talk to. I'm sure a lot of people is there. But my question is, man, Kris Boyd, you fighting over what? They were actually physical fighting. They got into altercation, verbal, physical, and turned into almost deadly. So that means it wasn't no walk in the park. It was something serious that this person feel that he had to pull out his firearm. Was he losing the fight? What was going down. So I'm eager. I'm going to follow this. So I'm eager to know what was going down, man. Because big people. Let me tell you something. When you look back at this, is it worth it? That's what you got to figure out, guys. Is it worth it to lose your life over something that you could always get back physically, but you could never get back you? Like I said before, man, I laid my mother to rest a week ago. Today make a week. Don't you wish? We wish, yeah, but I don't wish to bring her back because she lived a long and prosperous life. But you miss the person's voice, the compassion, the talking, the phone calls, the cooking, the compassion. Yes, all of that. That's what we all going through now. But beside that, we still have to. My mother also want us to live our life, but remember her that she the one that gave us life. Because if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. So, like I said, people putting their life in jeopardy, for a vape. I'm not sure. Allegedly, I'm not sure if this, but according to the paper, they saying the altercation start over a vape. Over a vape. So he could have lost his life over a vape, and we could have been. It could have been worse. We could have been here now today talking, oh my God, what happened, unfortunately it's sad, but it is what it is, man. But let me tell you something, people. See, now we're gonna go now we're gonna go to the meat and the sauce of the issues that we're having today in the world. And unfortunately, we think that everything is okay, but we got to understand people are making decisions. And that is where I come in now. As I say, yard chat, it doesn't matter what decision we make. Good vibes, good one, bad ones. It's trying to stay neutral, but guess what? You're trying to stay neutral, things just gonna happen. No one could stay neutral. We always have to make choices. To us, it might seem, oh, we're neutral. We have to make choices. So guess what? Kris Boyd is hanging around some people or places that I don't believe is giving off a good vibes. Because if it was all positive and good vibes, why would someone have a weapon at that establishment, that restaurant? Did he came with Kris Boyd? Was it a friend? Was it a stranger? What's going on? This is why the paper, you cannot believe nothing in the paper, because they tell you bits and pieces and let you figure it out. And they're trying to play us for suckers and like we're fools, like we don't know. We know there's something more behind this. Somebody just don't come out. They have, altercation, but what caused the altercation? Why? What was going on? Because if I'm in a restaurant, you could actually, if something is going on, there have to be, they said the altercation, a confrontation. I mean, there was going back and forth, exchanging words. So that means a lot of witness, and most likely, probably someone took video. This is the age of technology, man. Away from the camera, security, because sometimes, when you actually record from a different angle, you're giving the camera a different angle, what the camera didn't pick up, and you might video call it and say, oh, wait a minute here, this is what happened. So what happened before the weapon came into play? All I know is the altercation started in a restaurant, and the altercation, what they say, start over a vape, allegedly. I don't know. This is not say 100% fact. So I'm not saying people say, oh, yard chat, or coming out telling fake story. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, according to the research that I came across, saying that it started over a vape. A vape. So you could lose your life over less than what, $4, $5, or whatever they pay, because I don't, you could lose your life over that. You understand? And also another thing that just to touch on that too, because I was going to speak about it, but I did a video about it. The video going to be up today too. It's about Jesse Jackson, and also I don't know who started this allegedly rumor, or see, that's the problem, man. People love to start things just for views, likes, subscribe, like they're giving someone a no. It's not real. When you come on these platforms, man, you have to have some type of accountability, and you are responsible for what you say, because what we say as commentators, podcasters, people really take our word what we're saying, because we're supposed to do the proper work before we come on here and open our big trap, right? That's how we're supposed to go. Unfortunately, some people do it just for views and like, because they're getting paid by YouTube and they're getting views and they like it and all that. It's all good. It's all good. But you have to keep in mind. You cannot go on social media. And, they're saying that Jesse Jackson is on life support. According to the family that came out, they released a statement yesterday. And the people said that is not true. Mr. Jackson or Jesse Jackson is not on no machine or for assistant or nothing like that. We know he have some illness, some altercation, but he's holding his own. He's breathing on his own, no assistance. So whose report I'm going to believe? Listen, I am not saying the family came out and released a report. So you go by what they say. You give them the benefit of the doubt. So who of us to judge them? If they said that he's not on, that is not who. If he is, that's on them. People, it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter at this point. Because at this point, let me tell you something. I don't know how old Jesse Jackson. I think he's maybe like 80 or I don't know, 79, 80, 76, 80. I'm not sure, but he's up there. I know he's over 67. I know he's over 70. I know he's over 70 years old, guys. I know he's over 70, and there's a strong possibility he's over 75. I'm not sure how old. Anyone in the chat, if you know how old Jesse Jackson is, you let me know, guys. But the last time we saw Jesse Jackson in public, he did not look good. He needed a lot of assistance. Sitting up, see they prop him up with pillows. That's not good. That means his body function, he no longer have function to sit up on his own. They have to prop him up with pillow. You know what I mean? So, and that's going to get worse. Justin Delu win the balloon. What? Next year? What do you mean by that? Adidas. What do you mean by that? I don't mean you coming in. I don't know. You know what I mean? What's going on? What do you mean by that? Listen, man. So what you guys think about Kris Boyd? You know, he's in the back. What do you think about him? Google Balloon. I don't know what that is, man. If you could explain that to me, but I appreciate you coming to the live. Welcome 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 to the live, guys. Welcome to your chat. So we just vibed me this morning, man, about Chris. I was about to say Chris Brown, Kris Boyd. You know what I mean? Got shot in Manhattan, 38 and 7th Avenue 8 or whatever in Manhattan last night. You know what I mean? 2 a.m. in the morning, and they said he's in state, critical but stable condition. I don't know what that means. He's in critical but stable. That means he's probably is serious, but they stabilize it and they say, okay, he probably make it. But this should be we call it a rude awakening. You know what I mean? A rude awakening, man. This should be a rude awakening because this man should be be grateful that he's alive because um the person who shot him, man, I don't know if you could see this. If you could see this, I should have put it. The guy there, he's a suspect that they say that he, you know. But my question is, man, do you remember this guy also from the Jets? Do you remember Plexus Burgess, if I'm saying it right? Yeah, I don't remember. That was years ago. I'm bringing up old records. Remember when he went to Manhattan again? Went to Manhattan, went into a club, had on sweatpants with a firearm in his shorts, and firearm fell and shot himself in the foot. Do you remember that? And after that, his career took a lit. I mean, it's and I think he went to he did some time because he had a legal firearm. Man, I don't know what's up with these NFL players. Why they always find themselves in dirt, and not even positive dirt, negative dirt. They put themselves in negative dirt. Why are you going to a restaurant where people hanging out with guns? Did the person went there? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. This man could have lost his life, but it's sad. It's sad. That is what New York is all about. This is what the world is about. It's not saying New York. This is what the world about, man. Because let me tell you something. These people, you can't tell them nothing when they have money. When they have money like that, living that life, you can't tell them nothing. But this should be a wake up call for Chris Berg. You know what I mean? This should be a wake up. Kris Boyd. This should be a wake up call for Kris Boyd because you know a lot of people take their life for granted. He could have wound up paralyzed. He could have wound missing. He could have been wind up dead. Worse, he could have been. But he need to count his blessing, man. He need to question God. What is his purpose? Because if you look death in the eye and you survive, you got to question God. What is my purpose? And once God tell you purpose, you got to live your life to the fullest, man. And that's how you be pleasing to God when you live a pleasing life. Especially when in your purpose, man, walk in your purpose. I mean, anything anybody say to you doesn't matter because you walk in your purpose and you help people. But in this case, I don't see where he's going into these places. I mean, and the thing about it, he knows. Kris Boyd know, man. He know. You hang around people, you hang around a certain group of people, this is what you get. But I don't know if they knew each other or not, man. But according to the hospital, man, he's in stable condition. I'm assuming he will live. You know, man, because man, listen, guys, we thank everyone that's coming to the live, man. I appreciate everyone in the live. I don't know, man. I think my live is a little bit delayed this morning, man. I don't know, man. Man, listen, guys. We thank everyone that's coming to the live. I'm just checking my sound. I'm into YouTube Studio. I need to see what's going on behind, the scenes there. What's going on? You know what I mean? We got to see what's going on here. Thanks everyone for coming in, man. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Listen, man. Adidas, where you from? Where you from? Are you still in the chat? Where you from? Where you from? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Where you from, man? Let me know where you're from so I can give you a shout out. You know what I mean? I like to give people a shout out. And listen, guys, man. Check this out. We remember when we said that we are marching forward very steadily to 2,000 subscribers, man. And I believe once we get to 2,000 subscribers, that put you in another level in YouTube system, algorithm, because that means you're reaching more people. So I believe when you start reaching more people, YouTube start pushing your video, especially the content that I'm pushing, to a wider audience. So to help us reach our goal, man. Last time I checked, before I came on, or last night, I know we had 1,915 subscribers. Zerhana Burton, welcome to the line. If I'm pronouncing your name right, Zahana, right? I'm going to call you Burton, man. I don't want to mess up your first name. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm from America. Or where you from? Man, you from America? Hey, we all from America. We all live here, man. What's going on? What's going on, man? How you feeling? How you feeling this morning? Good morning. Welcome to Yard Chat. Welcome to this podcast. This podcast, you are responsible. And once in a while, and I don't know why I'm saying it today, man. I don't know why. I guess because we're speaking about um Kris Boyd got shot in Manhattan, in his abdominal last night. Critical but stable condition in the hospital. Thank God he lived to see another day. But man, listen, man. What I'm saying, man, crime is everywhere in the world, man. Not just America. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. So I like when people come in the chat and speak good vibes. That's what this platform also, give people good positive outlook. And listen, man, I'm the type of podcaster that, I'm a little, I am feeling a little good. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Feel good, man. Feel good every morning, man. Listen, man. Feel good when you're alive. Feel good when you're above the ground. Feel good when you here today. We can't worry about tomorrow. You know what I mean? Don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about today. Because don't you know every time you get up, it's always today. Today, today. So do what you can do for today. You know what I mean? I know yesterday is history. We did some things that we're not proud of. You know what I mean? I could have did it more productive over this weekend. I know that. My wife told me, keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. But I'm still dealing with my mom passing and things like that. And feeling wise, up and down. Man, let me tell you, I went to work Saturday, Friday night. I should have never went to work. To be honest, I wasn't ready mentally to go to work because check this out. There's a lady, the lady do the EEG, the monitor, also work on she was like, come here, I need to speak to you. What's going on? She said, listen, man, you something is off. He said, you're not the same. I said, when you on the unit, you bring like, she said, you always like positive, you always uplifting everybody, you always, so she said, well, I know, she said, and she said, oh, and when I told her, she said, oh my God, I'm sorry, you know what I mean? And I'm like, it's okay, my mom was older, you know what I mean? She wasn't sick from no illness, anything like that. Make sure people give up. If you don't give up, just yeah, and then we give up on YouTube channel. Yeah, I would never give up. I'm not giving up. You know what I mean? It's a commitment, balance, discipline. See how you could start your YouTube journey, your business. Because don't you know, a lot of people do this business. You could do a lot of things, but you just have to get your channel up to that level. But we working on it, we're working towards that. We're going to do a panel of 4 or 5 people this month. Hopefully do another session in December. But we work on certain things, man. And you know what I mean? So like I said, the goal is to reach 2,000 subscribers. Like I said, I believe when you reach 2,000 subscribers in a YouTube studio, they push your video out more for different people to watch your video. So I'm excited for that, man. I'm excited for this journey. I mean, and and big up yourself, Bert, man. Big up yourself, man. Feel good all the time. Because guess what? God is good all the time, man. You know what I mean? And I don't want to come off like I'm spiritual, but and I believe there's a higher power than me. Um, I just believe, things happen in this world for a purpose and where it's going, man. But you just have to have your eyes open, stay alert, know what time it is in God's time. Know, because it's season. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things happening right now. Yeah, that's why I look at it. I listen. Let me tell you something, Burton. Let me tell you something. I keep it real. I remember when I used to come into this live, there used to be no one. Listen, and if you see my lives now over the period of time, and if I go early in the morning live, I know a lot of people come on, but I just had other things to do this morning, and I couldn't do it live. Um, but I used to do like morning thoughts, you know what I mean? Do quick 15, 20 minutes morning thoughts before I used to go to work. That should be nice, but you know what I mean? But now I'm doing more shows like in the morning like this, just come on, share my thoughts, and speak about it and just inform people. Just like this guy, man, you know what I mean? I feel bad for him, man, but he put himself in this predicament where you at a place where altercation with a person. um yeah, you can and where you from? Are you from the New York area, out of state? Where exactly you coming from? Where are you? Are you in the New? You say you're in America, but where are you do you have a channel as well? Do you have I support you too. You know what I mean? I would. You know what I mean? I like to support other channels as well. You know what I mean? Because sometimes people need your support. We need each other's support. Man, all right. I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna keep. Yeah, I will keep you in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me. I'm gonna take a screenshot so I could save it for myself. Yeah, I took a screenshot of your. Do you have a YouTube page as well? Do you have a YouTube page? Yeah, you know what I mean, make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean, if you have a platform, I also will subscribe to your platform. You know what I mean. We got to, we got to keep each. Also, I also invite people on to come on the show. You know what I mean. I invite people to come on if they want to come on. So if people want to come on, they come on and speak about whatever they want to speak about. And thank you for the likes, man. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So, how you guys feel about this guy? Do you feel that Kris Boyd, I mean, speculated a vape involved? We don't know if it's real or not, but according to that paper, man, it seemed like something is more than what meet the eye. But who's behind this? Who? Listen, at the end of the day, we have people behind the vibes. And when you push a certain vibe, that's the people you're gonna bring with you. So if you hang around certain people, that's the vibes gonna come with them. So and you don't know what else vibes come with them because there is just that type of negative vibes. And when you bring negative vibes, type of they come in all type of form, it just come anyhow, but it's a negative vibe. So you went to the restaurant, altercation in the restaurant. That's why they need to contact the people in the restaurant, watch the video, how this situation started. That's what happened. Who said what? Who did what? Who exchanged word? Who said something that I didn't like? Or this and that, da 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 da. Can it be possible? Oh, you cannot smoke the vape in here, it's not allowed. Who knows? But all we know is that Kris Boyd got shot in a domino. And thank God that they rushed him to the hospital. Serious condition, but they're saying he's stable. So what force is at play here? People, oh, y'all check where you going. There have to be a force at play here. And the force do not care who you are. Okay? If you put yourself in harm's way, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? So, boy need to reassess his environment, where he go, the people, because this is a warning. Cause there is a saying that you ever seen when a dog come around, what he do? He smell you. He want to smell if he want to smell if you're afraid of him, the fear. Cause dogs sense things. So they come around. First thing the dog do, they smell you. They're smelling you. They're smelling you because they want to test out the vibes you're pushing out. And if you push out the vibes that you're afraid of them, they're going to attack. But if you put a vibe, listen, I'm not afraid of you. I'm going to stand my ground. They look at you different. You're going to come in like this, but you're going to like go back, and they're be like, and you go at the same time, you're yelling, you're speaking, but you're speaking aggressive to that dog. So what? And you letting that dog know, listen, I'm not a tolerant. I'm not. You might bite me, but it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, but with this person here, man, Kris Boyd, he put himself in an environment where it's very easy because why? He got into an altercation, physical, fighting someone, and one of them getting shot. So who's at play here? And the entity that are forced, he don't care because his job is one purpose, is to deceive you, destroy you, and eventually take your life. That's what he want to do. And see, he's bringing both of them down. He's bringing Kris down, you want to take her out, and the other person, he's going down too quick, or most likely they're going to charge him with attempted murder, and he's probably going to go to jail for a long time. A long time. We don't know if he have a permit for the firearm. That's another charge. So it's going to get serious. It's going to get serious. But listen, man. I am telling you, on the spiritual side of it, this is a warning call for this man. A warning call. He's doing something that he don't supposed to be doing. And the enemy is sniffing him out. Sniffed him out. The dog came around and sniffed him out and almost took him out. But I don't know the background of this man. I don't know the background of Kris Boyd. I didn't do his family background, where he's coming from, his faith basic background, God-fearing parents, Christian, not Christian, but believe. I don't want to use that word, but believe in the Most High God. That's what if they're God-fearing people, you don't know. But I got a feeling someone was praying for him, boy. Someone sent up some prayers for this man, because I don't know if I'm just talking just to say, because I just go by the vibes. I'm talking, but listen. He have to count his blessing and name them one by one. Because the enemy was sniffing, the enemy wanted to take him out. So I don't know his background, but but guess what? I'm going to do some research. So anyone in the chat, man, if you could just do a quick, his background, let me see. And, because sometimes, man, where you're coming from play a lot of part with how you end up. People don't understand that. Where you come from depends where you end up. Because if you come from a background where people just give up, they don't fight, that's going to follow you. People don't understand that. You know what I mean? It's when my mom died, man. Someone said something. I'm like, I'm taking a look at that. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I see your point. But I'm a firm believer. Every person have a choice to make. Because if you just born like that and you just design like that, then you don't have no choice. It don't make no sense. So I believe every person have decision and choice that they have to make. And whatever choice, it doesn't matter what situation you're in, you have to make decision, people. And hear this now. And people always have a choice. People gonna say, oh, somebody have a gun to your head. You always have a choice. Always. Don't let nobody, you always have a choice. So the choices is what with the situation that it is. Where is that at this present time? Because if somebody have a gun to your head and say, listen, man, I want you to jump off the cliff. I have two choices. Either do what he say, or you know what? I'm not doing nothing. You do what you got to do, because I'm not doing it. So you make a choice. And you know, oftentimes we as human beings, we don't look like that. We're always, oh yeah, I didn't have a choice. You always have a choice. Choices is there, but sometimes we don't. Even when a baby born, you know, God gave us choice. Choices are there, guys. Don't let no one feel. Oh, you know, you always have. See, the enemy don't want to know that the enemy. You know, the word of God said, right? Because I'm the one to say the word of God said. Listen, um, when the weakest, as the Bible said, the weakest Christian or the weakest person in faith. That's what they got to say. Because that word Christian. So when the weakest person in faith begin to pray and they believe, that's powerful. Because the enemy don't want us to pray. Because when you pray, see, this is what prayer is. We change things through the word of God. Because prayer is word. Word, still word. So when you pray to God, you repeating these things to God, you also reassuring yourself what God can do. So that's why it's very important to have faith in God. Faith is like saying it's not of you. That's all that faith said. Faith is saying it's not of you. You can't do it. I don't mean people say, oh, um, people do things, oh, it's no, no, no. God only come in when you don't have nothing to do with it. When you can't do nothing, it's outside of your realm of power. It need a supernatural movement in the spiritual world, and God going to do that because we are not in the spiritual world. If we in the spiritual world, we could do different things in the spiritual world. But when we in this realm, we are limited. That's why we have to pray to God, talk to God every day. Just like now, talk to God like you're talking to your audience, like you're talking to me, like you're talking to your parent. That's the relationship that you want between you and the Creator. Everybody believes there's a God. People, don't let them fool you. Don't let these atheists, people, and scientists, Tyson, what's his name? Don't let these people fool you, man. People don't let, because what they want to do is take away your faith. Or people could take away your faith with what? With doubt and words. Give you philosophy and all type of things in your mind. Then you don't know if you're coming or going. Then you don't know what to believe. Oh, I don't believe in God. Oh, you don't know what to believe. But everyone believes in something. Trust me, don't let them fool you. They believe in something. Even if they believe there was a great big bang, but they believe in something. You see what I'm saying? They believe in something. But the thing that human beings don't want to acknowledge is that there is a higher power than them. Don't you think now humans trying to play hard to say they are God, right? Like they're playing hard, or we are God. You making fake babies, fake everything is fake, fake food. Um, they're doing things that surgery and operation that we couldn't even think of 5 years ago. They're doing it now. Technology is there, guys. I don't know what they're saying now. They're talking about seeing they're having a debate or hearing in Congress in the House about UFO and all them things that people. We leave that for another day. We leave that for another day because I don't believe. Listen to some people. The same influence of negative vibes that influenced the situation last night been around for thousands of years, and it's not going nowhere for now until certain things play out in this world. because you know, people don't understand. There's an accuser that accuse us every day. There's a person that go to God and say, "Oh, look at Wesley. Look what Wesley did last night. Look what Wesley did yesterday. Look what he's the one. He's pointing fingers. Da 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 da." See, and he don't want it. You know, so and he don't want you to know that even though you know you're doing these things in your heart. You see, that's your heart. See, people do things to do it because they want to be part of a trend, a cloud. You know, they want to get view. Just like people do false advertisement, like on YouTube. People do these tricky thumbnails. Um, Obama got arrested. I'm like, how come this not national news? You know what I mean? Just for clickbaits. Clickbaits. Yeah, exactly. Clickbaits. Where you have these people actually create a title, a thumbnail, and to make it seem like it's real, but when you do it right, it's not real. Clickbaits. So you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. That's where the world is going, guys. But I thank everyone for coming on, man. Guys, you know we're gonna be on for an hour this morning, guys. We're not gonna be on long. We're gonna be on for the hour like we always do. You know what I mean? Probably by 12:30 we should be out. Matter of fact, we got like 15 more minutes. Then, you know, we call it a day, man. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live, guys. Anyone from New York? Anyone from New York? Welcome to YARDCHAT Morning Show. Anyone from New York in the house? And Burton, man, you say you're from America, but what part of town you from, man? What part of the area you from? Please let me know. I mean, and free you are welcome to come on this podcast anytime, man, to speak about anything that's, you know, according to, you know, I speak about anything that's going on in the news, reality, guys, reality. So you say you're from America? From America where? America's a big country, man. What state you from? You're from New York, Jersey, you know, you know, what state you come, what state you okay. Well, you have a YouTube channel too. I need to check it out. If you have, you know, I'm not sure. I mean, a lot of people have YouTube channel, but they don't do anything with it. I mean, I guess some people just have it just to have it because they could connect. You know, yeah. So how's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing this morning? I haven't seen Empress on the live. I guess, you know, she's, you know, doing things where she needs to be, you know, get done. Yes, guys. So far we have 12 minutes left in the live. 12 minutes. We're going to be logging off exactly around 12, maybe 12:20. We'll be logging off maybe 12. Yeah. Because it's almost 12. It's 12:19. It's about 12:20. We should be logging off. Yeah. So big up to everyone that's coming in, man. Big up, big up. Listen, guys, I'm telling you, man, I appreciate everyone that supported the podcast, man. And it's a beautiful thing. I appreciate everyone that's coming on, supporting us, watching our video, helping us with our watch time, helping us reach our goal for the new subscribers. I know for the last 2 months we be getting a lot of new subscribers, man. And thank you for everyone for everything that you guys doing, and thank you for being patient, and thank you for just being a YARDCHAT supporter. You know what I mean? Appreciate it very much. Yeah, guys. So we're about to log off in another 5-10 minutes. Speaking about Kris Boyd this morning, we all know he you know got shot in the stomach in his abdominal last night in Manhattan, 38th Street and 8th Avenue. You know, altercation started in the restaurant and came out, you know, I guess, you know, in the streets and wound up getting shot and rushed to the hospital. At first, they didn't know, you know, if it was him or not, but May Adams went on the record and said, yes, it's Kris Boyd. You know, he's a victim, got shot in a domino, and people just have to be careful, man. You know, these athletes, you know what I mean, they have to be careful, guys. You know what I mean, people, you know. But again, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's New York. New York is in the house. That's how it is in New York, man. And you know, I remember Sanchez. Was it Mark Sanchez? New York Jets quarterback. He got into altercation a couple of months ago, a week, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago. You know, at a gas station, being intoxicated, and he need help. All of these people need help, man. All the you know, when people start getting attacked like this, they need help. You know what I mean? We don't know what type of you know, things they're getting into. We don't know, guys. We don't know. You know, you never know, guys. You never know. You never know. You never know. Yes, guys. Thank you for coming in. And listen, man. Thank you for the 7 likes, guys. Thank you for the 7 likes. Thank you for the 7 likes. Thank you for the 7 likes. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, guys. We appreciate it very much. And we gonna be on for another 5, 10 minutes. And once you come on, guys, make sure you press like, share, subscribe to the platform. You know, our goal is to reach 2,000 subscribers, and we are close. We are close. And we still have another 2 weeks left in this month, because today's only the 17th. So we still have another 2 weeks. We know the holidays coming up. Thanksgiving is the next big holiday coming up. You know, people come together, family. Then, you know, the next big holiday after that is, you know, Christmas, New Year's. You know, that's the biggest of them all. I mean, this year, man, it's going to be hard, you know, because this year, you know, mom not going to be here, so it's going to be rough, you know. It's going to be rough, man, and especially around the holiday. I know my mom used to cook, you know. It used to be a good thing, but you know, we see how everything goes, man. Yeah. So big up to everyone. Big up, big up, big up, big up, guys. Thank you very much for coming in live this morning. I should have came on earlier this morning, man, but God, I was just so many things, you know. I was thinking about my mom too, you know, because today's a week. I know it's early. I know it's been a week, and I don't want to get, you know, emotional and all that. But you know, you know, it's not easy, guys. It's not easy. You know what I mean? My sister also, you know, everyone is just in their own, and you know, like in their own coping. Yeah, everyone is in their own coping. You know, 'cause my mom today is 1 week since we laid her to rest, so everyone is coping with reality. That's the best word. There's nothing I could say. Cause there's nothing. It's just we coping with it, and in time it gets better. That's all. That's all. That's all it. In time it get better. That's it. That's it. There's nothing. You know. There's nothing nobody could tell you. You know, because it's just the way it is, and in time things will get better. That's it. In time. Ooh, so we are down to 7 minutes and counting. We're down almost 6 minutes. We are down to 7 minutes, guys. If you come in, press like, share, and subscribe to the platform, guys. We'll be off in about 7 minutes. We're gonna be logging off. So you know, we going to it's 20. I think we're going up to 15. Yeah, to go up to 20. We might go to. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go up to that. Okay, guys, 6 minutes and counting. Yes, 6 minutes and counting, guys. 6 minutes and counting. 6 minutes and counting, guys. And I'll be right back. We about to log off in 4 minutes. Yes, guys. So we thank everyone for coming on. Thank you this morning. We appreciate it, guys. Thank you very much. We're about to log off. Thank everyone for joining us for the morning show. It's about an hour show every morning. Depends, man. Depends. Sometimes I go, for, hour long. But this morning we speaking about Kris Boyd, shot in Manhattan, and it's a domino in critical condition, but in stable condition according to the paper. But you know what I mean? His story, it's a lot of loopholes because you're not hearing the detail. But for what I'm hearing, it's over a vape. The fight start inside the restaurant and work their way out, and where they start the fight, physical altercation, where he got shot. That's where all that is right now. So it is what it is, guys. Thank you for joining me. My name is Wesley, host of YARDCHAT. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone that support the platform. Who's liking it, who's sharing it, who's subscribing. Thank you very much. Who's donating to the channel. Any proceed we get from these donation, through super chat and all these things go towards the channel, towards merchandise, guys. So thank you very much. Make sure you join us on the next show. Watch out. We have content coming out later on. New video dropping, guys. Thank you very much. Until next time. All right. Can't end this now. What's going on? No, let me end it here.